So then, 8:30 o'clock, day 2 starts now.
I've been hurt quite a long time. I know I ain't no fool.
What's the first thing we find in here? It's the chapel, or church, however you want to call it. Very simplistic, made from wood, still. Can you see those symbols in there? Those are nice. And yeah, other than that, it's just paintings on the ceiling that are really nice. Great. And now we're in the first floor. And here, like, just a little foyer or whatever, I don't know. That's really very intricate details and stuff. And then, if we go here we have the main hall in here. It's massive, and wow, look at those paintings and details, and oh wow, it's just, fortunately it seems someone ripped out all these, I don't know, paintings or what they were. You can just see it up here. There's still a few rags, but other than that, it's pretty empty. Oh, and it seems they took out holes from the floor to check if the support of these big wooden beams, if they're still good enough to support the floors, I guess. And yeah, this is the other side where we just came in. Yeah. So if you look up here, those are painted. It looks like real curtains, but they're just painted to look like they are hanging there, which is still like crazy. But the window behind it is real. Yeah. And again, in here it's just really empty. The only thing really interesting in here are the ceilings. But even those, I mean, there's not a lot else in here other than the ceilings. But every room is really painted beautifully. Yeah, so that's that. There are a few really nice rooms inside this location. As you could see, the chapel and this big hall inside right now. Other than that, it's really just empty rooms with nicely painted ceilings. But yeah, I don't think you want to have me go through every room and point the camera at the ceiling to show you those. And so that's it for this location, and now we'll head to the next one. Okay, so right monastery, and well, we hear some interesting beeping, and before we further investigate, we have to find out if this is an alarm or not. Oh, it's getting really loud here. Okay. And so I guess because it says A1 alimentatore batteria assente, so there's no battery. I don't know. Hold on. So this is a security system, but what we hear was not an alarm, so it was not active. So we just ignored it and went on through the building. So the next stop is the church of the monastery. Story time. So after I filmed those scenes in the church, I heard a car door slam shut outside of the church building. And that's when I started worrying, oh, maybe someone's coming back. Maybe it was an alarm after all. So we went to the second floor of the monastery building from where we could see the parking lot, and we saw the car. But we also saw that the gate to the monastery's garden was open. So that's when we really started freaking out. Because we had a bunch of stuff to do and we really didn't have time to get caught. So we decided to get the fuck out of there, and we snuck down. And on the ground floor, just when we were opposite of the main entrance door, we heard the guy rattling against the main door, like he was trying to open it. And there was the scariest moment of this whole monastery thing. But he didn't open the door, maybe he had no key. So we just went on as quiet as possible, and so to the back entrance where we came in. And the whole time we were worried maybe he might be waiting for us outside of the back entrance, but there was no one there. So we got outside there. We snuck in a big circle around the building, so through fields, to get to the main road, which runs by close to the monastery. And we followed that main road back to the monastery, just like, we just took a stroll there. And so when we entered the main parking lot of the church, or the place in front of it, there was not just the car we saw before, there was another car, and the two guys, they looked like contractors, and the second one seems like he brought the key, so they went inside of the monastery, and yeah, that was pretty close call. So it's 5:20 this is my lunch, or basically the first meal since breakfast, which was at 8 o'clock. One day of exploring, and we're not even finished, so there's still one location to go.